Example 2 of section 12.2. In the diagram, quadrilateral DEFG is congruent to SPQR. So DEFG is congruent to SPQR. Now remember what that means. That tells us that angle D must be the same as angle S. Angle E must be the same as angle P. Angle F must be the same as angle Q, and so on. Same thing with segments. DE must be the same as SP, for example. Segment EF would be the same as segment PQ, and so on and so forth. So they want us to find the value of X. Okay. Now it might help, rather than just look at this and not understand what's going on, to mark congruent parts. So for example, D is listed first, so is S. So those are congruent. E and P are listed second. Those have to be congruent. F and Q have to be the same. And lastly, G and R. So G and R. All right, same with segments. Okay, let me use a different color for those. So segment, for example, DE is the same as SP. So DE and SP. EF and PQ are the same. FG and QR. FG and QR. And then by default, or by process of elimination, GD and RS, the first and last, are the same. So marking things in, if, for example, D is 102, well then so is S. If E, well, E is unknown, and so is P. We don't know those yet. Excuse me. F is 68, so is Q. Aha, so this angle here, 6y plus x, has to be 68. What else? G is the same as R. That's 84. So these are each 84 degrees. If DE is 8, then SP is also 8. If GF is 12, then this is actually also 12. So if they want us to find the value of x, look at this. This 2x minus 4 has to have a value of 12. So I can say 2x minus 4 is 12. Add 4 to each side to get 2x is 16. And then divide both sides by 2 to find out that x is 8. Because if x is 8, this will be 12, and so will this. Now find the value of y. Well, we know this 6y plus x has to be 68, because angle Q has to be the same as angle F, because they're in the same corresponding position. So we know 6y plus x has to equal 68. And in part A, I found out that x was 8. So now it says 6y plus, instead of calling it x, we can call it 8 is 68. So solve this equation. Subtract 8 from each side to get 6y is 60. And then simply dividing each side by 6 will tell me that y is 10. And there I have it. I have found x and y just as I've been asked. So we're done with this example 2.